Hi there, my name is Christina with Four Link Marketing. I reached out to your office the other day about providing a video on how to improve your online presence. I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to go ahead and just jump right in. So as we know, any consumer, if they're looking for a product or a service, they go to Google and they type in a keyword within the search bar there. For example, your future consumer is going to be typing in septic service, Washington County, PA, for example. Now, when we see a location at the end of that, whether it's Morgantown or Greensburg, any location, that's what we call a buyer intent keyword. Now, that tells us that that is a local consumer looking for a local business to get service done right away, and they have that higher buyer intent. Now, this section right here is what is really important within the Google search results. This is what we call the Google Map Pack. Now, these are your top three competitors throughout the Washington County area, and ideally, these are the three companies that are going to be getting the most clicks and essentially the most leads being listed within this top three spots here. And why is it really important? Of course, they are the most visible. And like I just said, they do get the most clicks overall. And of course, this position here in the top section, of course, they get the highest percentage of clicks. And obviously, if they don't see you within this section, most consumers typically won't look any further for a company because, again, they need the service done right away. And they just based off convenience, because they do see these three companies visually first, right? So they have more visibility. They're going to be contacting these first. Now, I just wanted to look here when I clicked on more businesses where you were located at. It looks like there, so you guys have an ad running. So that is great. Hopefully that is really getting you guys some leads coming in. But your overall Google business profile is about within the middle section there. Now let me look here. I did do a search for like septic service Greensburg, excuse me. Let me just see here. And Greensburg's not too far from you guys, so I would assume that was your service area, but possibly not. But you definitely want to be on the first page there. If it is a surface area, you definitely want to be on the first page of the Google business listings because 98% of consumers do not go past the first page when looking for a company to contact. Now, this is for septic service in Morgantown. Again, you did not come within the Google Map Pack, and I'm just going to look here. It looks like you do have an ad as well because I know you do have two offices, one in Carmichael's and one in Morgantown. So again, that is great that you're running an ad. I'm just wondering why it's not coming up on the first page here, because ideally that's where you would want it to be, kind of like above this Google Map Pack. So maybe that's just how you have the ad set. I would maybe recommend to change that because a lot of consumers don't click the more businesses button. They typically just stay on this first page. They look at the ads on the first page and then of course this Google Map Pack. So that would just be my recommendation. Whoever's doing your ads for you is to definitely have them listed on the first page. And I just wanted to look briefly to see if you came up for portable toilet rentals for Pittsburgh. Now, I know it's a little bit more north of you guys, so I don't know if that is a service area. It doesn't look so. And then I want to do one more search here. I do a lot of research. I love research, but I just want to see if you're listed within the Mount Pleasant area. And it doesn't bleed. Oh, there you are right there. Okay, so you are again within the middle section. So those few areas, let's see, within Mount Pleasant, I think within Greensburg, you're coming up within the middle section. And basically any of the service areas that you are really targeting as far as like your high business areas, right? The ones that you get the most business from, you want to be listed in that Google Map Pack. There's a few things on what you could do. So one is definitely responding to your reviews, so to comment, thanking them, what have you. After at the end of each appointment of a septic service or portable potty rental, you would want to ask the customers if maybe they would leave you a review. So getting more reviews on there is what I'm getting at. Getting more reviews. Make sure that you have a business description that's 750 characters, and make sure you have some keywords in there, like septic service or portable toilet rentals. And then also make sure that, so something that we do is like citations. So that is your contact information, like your address, your phone number, your website URL, your email address. And basically we give that information out to as many directories as possible, such as like Yelp and Yellow Pages and Super Pages. And it's like a popularity contest. Google sees you listed in a lot of places, so they see you as more popular, right? And we take a little bit of time to research your competitors to see how many of their citations are listed out. And basically, we just want to be more popular than them, right? So we basically list more and more directories and what they are in, and that really helps kind of get you within that Google Map pack. And also, one more other thing you can do is to do weekly posts where you post like project photos or even branded photos and have those photos geotagged for the area, like service areas, right? So like Morgantown or Greensburg or Mount Pleasant, right? Or whichever, again, are your main service areas. Geotag those photos for those areas. That'll really help bump up your ranking as well. Now I want to look here, like say within Morgantown, just to see if you came up for, okay, so you're about in the middle section. So this is called the organic listings. Now these are websites that meets Google's requirement of having about 1,500 to 2,000 words minimum on the home page, and also having the keywords like we're searching here. So like septic service, and you see Morgantown within the title, right? So Google sees these as like preferred websites. Really important to be listed within the organic listings, but ideally you want to be in that top position there. And most importantly, within both sections, as you can see here, Morgan Septic, they're listed in both, and also the top position in both. So ideally, they're going to be getting the highest percentage of customer outreach overall on the entire page. So see if that's something that we could do for you, if that's something that you're interested in, but definitely to gain more leads every month and get more visibility, being listed in both sections is really important. Okay, now taking a look at your website, I mean, overall, I really don't see anything that I would change with your website. I mean, as far as the layout, it's fine. You have your click to call there, or actually, sorry, I would make that, I thought that was a click to call. I would make this phone number where you user can click on it and call you right away. So, because majority of people are on their mobile device, instead of like kind of going back and forth and manually looking at the number and typing it in right on their phone, just be able to where they can click on it would really be helpful. We do that for a lot of our clients, and we see a lot of high conversion rates for that. I do so notice that your website is not secure, so I would maybe update that because a lot of people on their phones, especially, they have blockers where if a website is not secure, they're not able to go to it. So even if somebody would search for your business name and within the search results, they would click on the link, they wouldn't be able to get to your website because, again, it's not secure. And I have that turned off from my computer, so that's why we are able to get to it. But all mobile devices will block your site from anybody getting to the site if it's not secure. So just FYI there, I would definitely update that right away. Um, and of course, getting more content. I mean, overall, I think your website's perfectly fine. I would you have the service pages, and it looks like you came up for the septic tank cleaning, and you have the location back pages as well. So overall, if you, I think honestly for the type of service industry that you're in, because we do work with a lot of septic service companies in like the Lancaster and York area, our main focus for them is a focus on that Google Map pack, not necessarily like the organic listings. In my opinion, it seems like what we kind of have found is that really having them get within the organic list, I'm sorry, excuse me, within the Google Map pack really helps get them more leads versus the organic listings. It seems like obviously for septic service, that's more of like a consumer needs that service right away. They're not looking to do like research on your company, which is what the organic listings are usually for. So that would be my main suggestion as well, to really focus on getting in that top 3 spots for the Google Map pack. But I just wanted to show you something here briefly. This is the background of your website. So this is a paid program that I pay for every month. It helps me with my research and my website audits, and it really gives me the behind the scenes of how a website is working, like how well is it working for you. Because that's essentially what we want our websites to do, right? We want them to work for us. We want to gain our visibility out there to future customers, and we also want to get more leads coming in, right? So really important to have your website work for you. And it's showing here that about 32 people are reaching out to you every month, and whether that's to gain, to get more information or to schedule an appointment, what have you. Okay, and that's being able to find you in the search results. Now let me show you here. Um, Okay. Now, this is one of your main competitors in your area. And I'm not going too much into their website. I mean, as far as like visually, it's great. Overall, I'm not going to really nitpick there, but what's really important is what's going on the behind the scenes. And as you can see here, they have definitely more keywords within their site, what we call like the buyer intent keyword that really focus on the service areas, and really broaden that customer outreach so they're able to come up within the search results for the Google Map Pack and also for the organic listings. And this shows right here that about a little over 1,000 people are reaching out to them every month. And again, that's whether to get more information or schedule an appointment. But that is a substantial difference compared to the amount of people reaching out to you based off your online presence. So I just want to show you just some suggestions on things you can do definitely on your own as far as like the Google Map Pack that I was mentioning, but show you also what you can do to really optimize your website so you'll get more leads coming in every month. Like I said, this is about monthly to what these guys are getting. And let's just say, I don't know what their closing rate is, but let's just say 20%. It's kind of like the average standard, right? Let's just say 20% of those end up being a new client for them. And that's still a significant amount. So if this is something that you have any questions about, please feel free to reach out to me. But most importantly, I just wanted to provide some information on how to optimize your online presence and really, again, to get more leads coming in. I hope you found this video helpful and I hope you take care. Bye-bye.